Okay, good. Keep your grouping straight. Premium, crutch, center of mass. Not everything has all three, but they probably got at least one.
I think we've gotten a bit sloppy the last few months. We could do with some regular drills.
You're telling me I'd put in the time. Hell, I'd build the range maybe if I had to, but no point if nobody shows. At least your groupings seem to still be on par. Good thing in case we ever need it.
Yeah, I wasn't much of a shutdown in the vault. I can eat my dinner, most of the time.
Just keep at it. Ammo withstanding. It's all about practice, patience, and purpose.
How's your group doing? I hate to say that they have gotten quite lax. You'd think there would be enough dangers in the wastes to keep them trained.
More than 2 decades of training in the vault only got them so far. I don't doubt any of them could take down a few scorched, but taking down a death claw at range, the odds aren't good. And a bunch of them didn't even show up. I was ready right at noon. Had to turn down a very good time with Annabelle, in fact, to be here.
Woke up with a blanket wrapped around me. Zach said I passed out somewhere between the medical tent and the outhouse. Said I was speaking in strange tongues.
So, did you get lucky last night? I certainly did. Definitely needed that.
After the first 10 or so beers, that no longer holds my interest. And those shots of yours need some of the luck. What did I tell you down in the vault?
Geez, lighten up, sir. But fine. Focus on taking your shot. But be aware of your surroundings. Everything else is complete shit.
Well, I guess we're all done now. I told Annabelle we'd get something to eat after she came back from her patrol.
Yes, I was going to go over things with Max and Dave, but they decided to fuel other interests. But at least they invited me along. Common courtesy, he said.
He has had such a crush on you for so long. It ain't even funny. Don't say I blame him. You always have that simple country boy Rojvidnek charm of yours.
The first dozen or so times it shocked me, but I learned to live with it. He knows my answer and it ain't never gonna change. But still, he's a buddy. Ah well, I guess I'll go fart around for the next half hour. I still got such a hangover, and you know what they say about the hair of the dog.
Vea con Dios, mi amigo.
Oh no, you two decide to show up.
Oh, well, we were, otherwise, occupied.
I know what you were doing, but you got to do with some firing practice. Until you shoot the nuts off a squirrel at 400 yards, you still need practice.
Oh, there is that charming yet simple wit of yours that makes you so endearing.
I figured that given some free time, you'd want to bone up on your aim, but I guess you did all the same.
And I assure you that they hit the bullseye repeatedly.
And with that, I smell some stew and name on it. Just remember to bet on me later. I made the Bruins' first or second match today.
And there, now, that's bad. Reminder, folks, this system up here is not a replacement for an outhouse. Getting down to business. Everybody is still alert and recovering, and the fights will resume in 2 hours. But first, in a huddle, some more from Davy Delta and the mentioned replacements.
And there he is, Davy Delta, the man of the hour.
And yet somehow you managed to insult me twice in the same sentence. I take it you are hiding a bloody hangover as well?
The Kid Queen doesn't get hangovers. The Kid Queen knows no fear. The Kid Queen knows no pain. The Kid. Oh.
And the Kid Queen apparently doesn't know these were new shoes.
And doesn't know when I ate that. I am 0 and 3 today so far. Sorry, this whole new identity thing's with me. But the minute that I ate, I'm trying, I swear.
At the very least, fetch me a bowl of something and a nuke coal while I get cleaned up.
I can't do that, totally. I'll be right back.
Interesting new addition to your shows, Davy. Not my first recommendation. Were we sick already?
No. This is Helga's little masterpiece. I figure I'll wipe them off now and wash them completely later. And bloody hell, these were a main pair of leather wingtips I found in a closet in Charleston.
I doubt anybody will be looking at your shows. Most of these peasants are walking worn beat-up boats anyway. This isn't high society.
I have about 45 minutes until we go on. Did you want to make for a quick lunch date?
I normally would accept such a gracious offer, but Alice, I have to review the page in Sigging and see if I can repair the other ventilator, in case we need it.
Ah well, I was hoping to cap off our little morning room, but nevertheless it was a wonderful time, and as always you were quite satisfying.
I know. I was there. I will see you again after your set, unless I am otherwise preoccupied.
And thank you everybody. It's been a while since I had a band or a game, but you all have made my dreams come true.
And the Davy Delta and the mention of replacements. 6 songs so far. It's just too much. You are the shooting star in our Sky Davy. Up next, there's been a change. Brewno's next opponent has been disqualified. Apparently, he flew off the outhouse and broke his wrist. So that means our own Sabastian star has been moved up, and he's getting ready as we speak. Bets are open. I'm putting my chips down on the full 3.
You ready for this one, sir?
If I told you no one that really changed anything, I remember when Brewno used to do it in the vault. Maybe it toughened me up. I don't know.
You also had 2 working nights and were nursing a hangover. You're not at your peak physical condition, to be honest. Not really fair for one you to take.
Life ain't fair. My father taught that to me. Brewno taught that to me. This whole goddamn world is teaching me that lesson every day. I don't care what happens. Nobody calls for forever. I got one good eye. I can match one good lung to it too, if that's what it takes.
As long as you can stand, I won't call it. I trust you, sir. Always. And forever.
Fighters to your corners. Brewno Burchain, the Junkyard Turtle, the reigning champion of all 7 nieces, and our own lovable dead hillbilly Sabastian Star.
Alright, sub, stay out of the reach of his body blows. Those are what are knocking people down. Once you get closer to the girl, he's gonna get more desperate.
Even I didn't think he could lose any more weight.
Toughest opponent I ever faced before the war was some skinny hobo they found in the woods. Don't underestimate him.
And what is Seb doing? He's removing his eye patch.
This is the price I paid. We all paid a price that day, and we're gonna keep paying it every day.
And they're opening up with training jabs. It's still anybody's game. The blows are raining, but Seb is back again. Brewno is moving the pan, like a hole, but Seb is staying on his feet. It looks like Seb is going down. No way, he's still on his feet. And that's the bell. Sabastian Star has lasted the full 3.
Oh my god, Seb, wake up. Somebody get me as well.
Coming through, Sebastian. I think he's just knocked out. Let me get out the smelling salts.
What? Where am I? I dreamed I was fighting a death claw.
You weren't far off, but you did. Unless you killed the girl and then you broke.
He may have the concussion, so I should check him out. I can probably just wheel him in a chair. Wherever did they put him?
That was an exciting one. Up next, we'll see the Queen of Being herself back in action against a poor unfortunate soul that decides to face her next.
Another one went to full 3. Are you slowing down or are they getting better?
He wasn't half bad actually. Got in some decent jabs. He remembered his blocking lessons. He still went down. But then again, I never questioned Sab's ability to survive.
I've got the next one, and she has gotten some training from both Ace and Nibone. Might actually pose some challenge for me.
Then throw her something she won't be expecting. No rules, remember. As long as it's your own physical or field, everything goes. They need to be ready for that.
Our fighters are almost ready. Another one from the girl you love to hate, the ultimate queen of me, Miss Miriam.
Thanks again, Aldia, for being my cornerman, woman.
No problem. Wanted to be close in case something went wrong. Remember that the elite isn't like Bruiser. More chaotic movements. She could try anything.
I'm just to tray and wait her out. Sooner or later she'll get sloppy and out of control.
She's torn apart super mutants and you saw her what she did to her. You can't make any mistakes. Now get to it.
This one is starting out interesting. Not as many punches, but here's some kicks. Nothing in rules against those. She's wearing Billy out. The Jungle Queen is going to need to get her act together to beat the bell. And she's down and tapped out. Her arm doesn't look right. That's wrong.
Okay, easy. Easy. Broken arm. Dislocated elbow, probably. That was a powerful kick. Gentle. Gentle. Let's ease her off the mat.
Quit your bitching. You mess with the rest and you die like the rest. Who's our next victim?
The time was 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Winners collect your winnings. Up next, we'll have a small match to settle a minor dispute.
I heard that crack from over here. Weren't expecting you to kick for the arm. Good idea. They can't hit if they can't punch.
If you touch the fire, you're gonna get burned. But she's otherwise fine. No life-threatening injuries. That's what Aldia wanted, right?
They will hate you each more now. For that, everything to say. Let's spill the seeds. I bet you get a few late signals. Everybody wanting a chance to beat you. Or at least, make the bell.
The only one that matters will be taking on the A-bomb herself. And that will be my last fight. For now. Anyway.
Let's have a little talk over here, you know me.
I told you we'd talk later. This isn't the right time.
The time is always right. We held up our end of the deal. Payout so far isn't bad. 2 of them out of commission. Not bad either, but...
She'll get dealt with, I assure you. In my way. But nobody is dying. Your junk isn't worth that much.
Nobody is dying. I told you. Easy peasy. And our junk is certainly worth a lot to you. If you still want to see this thing through.
I said I would. I don't want to hear about it again, but I need that last dues ready for my last fight. I go down. You go down, understand?
They're standing close. Joe lands a left hook to the body and a right.